Hi beauties! Today I'm going to show you how to do a simple everyday look that looks like a no makeup look. They are all the rage as of right now and into the fall and winter. So I wanted to show you one of my favorite ones. And it's a little bit different, but you know me, I like to show you things that are a little bit different. And I also wanted to ask you a couple questions. So I'll start with the questions. Would you be interested in some kind of challenge to help us make ourselves feel the most beautiful that we can? We're all beautiful. We all know that beauty comes from the inside, but sometimes we just don't feel as beautiful. And I know that as I've been doing research and everything, that our days go better if we are prepared for them. And I don't mean prepared like have our to-do list ready. I'm talking prepared like our makeup and hair is done. And I'm not talking fancy, I'm talking just feeling beautiful, okay? So I was wondering if you'd like to join me on some kind of challenge or something where each week we focused on an aspect to see if that worked for us, because everyone's different. For example, not everyone's an earrings person, but you might like a necklace instead. Or not everyone's a necklace person, you might like earrings instead. Unless my hair's up, I don't tend to wear earrings because they get tangled in my hair. I tend to not do anything with my hair. That is a huge challenge for me. It is now past my waist, okay, and it is actually mid-hip. I apparently have the genes that allow me to grow long hair, and I wonder how long it can get. So it keeps growing, so I'm gonna keep letting it. I might stop at some point and just be like, enough is enough. I don't know if I'll end up being Rapunzel or not, but it's interesting. But I have a real challenge because I don't do anything with it. So I'm going to be searching to find out what to do with my hair, and I'll share with you new hairstyles that are easy, because I know most of you, you're moms. Okay, and we're so exhausted caring for others, we end up putting ourselves on the back burner. And you know what? We can't care for others if we're not caring for ourselves. So I need that challenge. I didn't know if you would too. If you do, if you would either comment below or email me, just hit reply to the tutorial that this is attached to. And please tell me if you're interested, and if you are, what aspect you might need to change or what you think you need to work on first. So whether it's maybe adding some foundation, or maybe adding some lipstick, or doing your hair, or wearing a necklace or something like that. Let me know what that is, and then it'll help me plan. And then the other thing is, I've been working on, this is probably why I'm so exhausted, because I have so many ideas in my mind and so little time, but I've been working on skincare recipes and bronzers and highlighters and blushes. So, and redoing my website. You can't see that part yet, but I've been redoing it, rebranding, so I can have my own makeup jars that have, like, what do they call it? Well, basically it's like embossed. So like the lid will have my logo on it and everything like attached. No more labels like that, just like the label on the bottom that's clear that tells you the name. And then the lid's going to have like my pretty logo on it, so like I look professional. Because I mean, my makeup is high quality. You should have high quality packaging too. So anyways, I've been working on that. So let's get started. I have already done my foundation, which I'm back to Alabaster because in Florida it's been raining, so I haven't been outside. So I'm back to Alabaster, and I have done my eyebrows in Deep Compassionate Beauty. And let's see, I am wearing Midnight Exotic Beauty Mineral Mascara. I was going to tell you something about that. Oh, I'm also playing with a larger tube of mascara, and I'm loving how my eyelashes look, but the problem is that because my recipe is different than conventional, it doesn't come out of the tube the same way, and the plug that comes in that kind of cleans off your brush takes off all the mascara because it's so thick. So I took out the plug, which is really cool. It gave me gorgeous lashes, but then you have, let me show you this, just a test tube, okay? So then you have like a glob, and then you have to like, you know, wipe it off, okay? But so, you know, any tube you have now, you can do the same thing, which is why I found out the front part to have more mascara on the other tubes I'm using right now. Remember I had mentioned that in my last mascara tutorial? I don't know if you remember that, but that's why the plug was cleaning off the thicker part but not the thinner part of the brush. So anyways, if you clean it off, if you take the plug out, great, but beware, it'll make its way up the wand and then it'll start coming out here. So I'm just warning you, but you can take them out with tweezers. So I'm still working on that. I have another tube on order to see if they have a better plug or something. Anyways, so for this tutorial, you're going to need your mascara, your foundation, and your base eyeshadow brush, and your blush brush, and a matte eyeshadow that is a little darker than your skin tone. So I'm going to be using Generosity because I'm kind of cool toned, and it's like a taupe, almost like a lavender brown, and it's matte and not too dark, but just enough to kind of shade my eyes. And Snapdragon blush, and I'm going to put on my new nude lipstick, kind of peachy. This is one of the new colors for the fall and winter too. It's called Byzantine Masterpiece. So first we're going to start with the eyeshadow. We're just basically trying to open up our eyes, and this is a different way. I usually teach you a lighter eyeshadow. This time it's just foundation over your eyes, and you're going to place the matte eyeshadow in your crease, which is unusual for me. Typically I tell you talk about doing it the outer corner. So this is a totally new method, but I think it looks really cool. It gives you a very natural look. It brings out your eyes already, if you already noticed that. Super quick and simple. See, eyes are already done. Okay, now you need blush. I usually tap a little into the lid, and then I dab the brush in, and you're going to be a line from your ear to your nose. Sometimes it doesn't work for me if my hair's down, so what I do, you can also feel your cheekbone. So here's your eye bone, like where your eye ends, so your cheek, you want to be on the bone, so like right here. I start kind of in the middle and go back and forth because my cheeks, unfortunately, are very ruddy. And so I kind of stay away from a lot of my cheek just because once I get like out and about and overheated, and I don't mean overheated, I mean like mama hormones, and then like if I get nervous or something like that, or flustered, then my cheeks turn red. So I tend to avoid this section. Plus, I don't have obvious cheekbones, so I like to kind of go through here anyways. So I feel like that went a little bright, so I'm going to blend it out. I always do that. I'm so fair, I prefer to blend it a little bit. Then of course you feel like you took out too much, you just have to put a little more on. Okay? Now I'm going to use Byzantine Masterpiece. It's a new color, and if you're familiar with history, the Byzantine period had lots of floral garden mazes. So Byzantine means a maze built for enjoyment. So I have been learning about different personalities, and my personality is an INFJ, and it's very complex and different, which is why I make my own makeup, right? By the way, you want to hold this on your lips for a few seconds to warm it up, and it'll be smoother for you. And you just put on however much you want. You do the V or the heart, and then if you put more pressure on the outside, kind of lines your lips a little. Okay, but anyways, so my personality is very complex and rare. So, and I know I'm not the only one who feels alone and feeling unusual and not feeling like I fit in. So I created this color, and I named it Byzantine Masterpiece because the mazes were masterpieces and they were designed to be enjoyed. So you were designed to be enjoyed by yourself, by your family, by your friends, by God. He did not create you to make you feel like a weirdo. He made you as a masterpiece, and we should feel like that because that's the truth. Okay, so we need to arm ourselves with truth. So there's the truth. So you can put on Byzantine Masterpiece and say, I am created to be enjoyed. And then, let's see, I just put on that lipstick, and there is your look. This no makeup look makes you look fresh and awake, and it doesn't take you very long. In fact, this tutorial looks like it's 10 minutes, and that's mostly because I was giving you information of what's coming up next. So it doesn't take very long. And please let me know if you want to join a challenge or have any ideas for me about the challenge. I would love to hear your feedback, as always. And I believe I told you everything. I showed you everything. Oh, I want to show you one more thing. Lost my brush. Here it is. If you want to do a nice glowy finish, use your powder brush and then tap a little bit of Perfectly Flawless Mineral Veil into the lid, and then just kind of dust it. What this does is it mattifies any extra oils that you may end up getting throughout the day, and I have designed it to have a little bit of an inner glow look to you. Now my hair is all over my face. Okay. So there you go. So there's a little bit of glow to you. I'm working on highlighters too. So thank you very much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed, and I can't wait to hear from you and see you next time. Remember that beauty is more than skin deep. Bye-bye.